In this video for Positive Maths, we're going to look at the Junior Cert Ordinary Level 2014 sample paper, question 3 from paper 2. Mary is planning to fly to London. The table shows the flights leaving Dublin Airport and arriving in London Heathrow Airport on a particular day. Question 1. Mary needs to arrive in Heathrow by 10:30 a.m. What is the departure time of the latest flight she can take from Dublin Airport? So if she needs to arrive in Heathrow by 10:30 a.m., she will need to be arriving at 10:15. That means she will need to be departing Dublin at 8:50. So the departure time of the latest flight she can take is 8:50. Part 2. Find the time of her flight in hours and minutes. In order to find the length of the journey, we need to find the difference between the time she arrives, so 10:15, and 8:50. So we need to subtract the hours and we need to subtract the minutes. So 10 hours minus 8 hours is going to give us 2 hours. 15 minus 50 is going to give us minus 35 minutes. So now we have 2 hours minus 35 minutes. That's going to give us 1 hour and 25 minutes. So another way we can calculate that. If we have 10 hours 15 minutes minus 8 hours and 50 minutes, and we don't want to work with the negative minutes, we can change that to 9 hours and 75 minutes. And then subtract our 8 hours and 50 minutes, and we'll get the same result. So 9 hours minus 8 hours is going to give us 1 hour. 75 minus 50 is going to give us 25 minutes. Part 3. Mary would like to arrive in Dublin Airport 75 minutes before that flight leaves. At what time should she arrive at the airport? So her flight again is leaving at 8:50. She wants to arrive 75 minutes beforehand. So it's going to be 8:50 minus 75 minutes. Or it's going to be 8 hours, 50 minutes, minus 1 hour, 15 minutes. So that's when I change my 75 minutes into hours and minutes. So now I subtract. So 8 hours minus 1 hour is going to give me 7 hours. 50 minus 15 is going to give me 35. So in order to be there 75 minutes beforehand, she needs to be there at 7:35. B. Mary checks in one bag. The fare summary for her journey is given in the table below. Find how much the taxes and charges amount to. So we're given the total, 133.88. We're given what she pays for her fare and her baggage. So if we take away her fare and her baggage costs from the total, then we'll find the taxes and charges. So it's going to be 133.88 minus her fare minus her baggage. So her taxes and charges are going to amount to 33.89. The distance from Dublin to London is 464 kilometres. Find the average speed of the airplane during the flight in kilometres per hour. So if we're looking for the average speed, we need to use our distance, speed and time formula. A lot of students find it helpful to use the triangle. So if we're looking for speed, we cover the S, and that tells us that speed is equal to distance over time. So we're given the distance is 464 kilometres, and we need to use the time from the previous question. So in part A, The flight took 1 hour and 25 minutes. In order to use time to find the speed, we need to have the time in decimal form instead of in hours and minutes. So if we divide our 25 minutes by 60, we will find that 25 minutes is 0.4167. So 1 hour and 25 minutes is 1.4167 hours. So that's what we use when we're finding the speed. So 464 divided by 1.4167 is going to give us 327.522 kilometers per hour. For more information, visit PositiveMaths.ie, email us at info@PositiveMaths.ie, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.